Hi, I'm Craig Antavani with Tactical Advantage. Responsible gun ownership begins with education, and in this video, we'll cover what types of hands-on instruction is included in our Basic Handgun Fundamental course. Being responsible includes training and a firm grasp of basic fundamentals. Effective employment of pistol during defensive application is also grounded in fundamentals. The truth is, anything labeled as advanced training is based entirely on basic fundamentals. If you can't safely manipulate a pistol, perform an efficient draw stroke, or keep the pistol running, how can you effectively employ the pistol either on the range or in a real-life defensive application scenario? Let's face it, you can't. The Basic Handgun Fundamentals course was developed by Kurt Weigel of Paradigm Concepts Group, LLC. Kurt is a law enforcement officer in the state of Kansas and has 13 years of law enforcement experience. He served in the United States Army, is a graduate of the U.S. Army Ranger School. He's highly skilled in martial arts and is a certified firearms instructor, having provided instruction to local, state, regional, national, and international audiences. Hi, Kurt. I'm going to let you take it from here on the Basics Handgun Fundamentals course and what participants should expect to learn and what they'll need to know to arrive prepared for this full-day course.
Thanks, Craig. Like Craig mentioned, this course is intended to educate and train participants on the basic fundamentals of using a handgun. As part of educating participants on the fundamentals, we'll be addressing stress. Stress does things to people. The physiological effects of stress will affect your senses, your ability to make decisions, and your ability to function. Every human has experienced this to some degree, but most don't understand the process or realize the effects have even occurred. When under extreme stress, the type of stress that occurs during life-threatening experiences, you will fall back onto your training. Ask yourself the question, will your training succeed or will it fail? If it fails, what's the cost? Your life? Someone you love? Will you be able to sleep at night if you fail? We'll also talk about the importance of repetition. It is absolutely necessary, but it's also a double-edged sword. If you conduct improper repetitions, then you're reinforcing bad habits. During instruction, we'll explain and demonstrate the correct motions, then reinforce the proper movements with many repetitions to ingrain effective and efficient technique, which you can then practice and perfect on your own. Our goal is to share the gift that keeps on giving by not only showing you how, but fully explaining the why, and ensuring all of our students obtain an understanding of the concepts behind the instruction. This will allow students to evaluate and improve themselves for the rest of their lives. Conceptual-based instruction is at the absolute core of our training model. Anything advanced is built upon basic fundamentals. Without a firm grasp of the core skills, your performance under stress will suffer. There is a difference between owning firearms and carrying a firearm on a daily basis. If you carry, there is a substantial responsibility that goes with that. Perhaps just having it with you makes you feel safer, but if you aren't well trained, aren't you just lying to yourself? A false sense of security. Despite what you may like to think, we don't rise to the occasion. We regress to our level of training and preparedness. Threats come in the form of living, thinking, moving human beings who have an agenda contrary to yours. And if they are willing to commit an act of aggression, is it not safe to also assume they are prepared for someone to resist? Responsible gun ownership begins with training. So let's go through the specifics of what you need to know in advance and what you can expect to get out of our Basic Handgun Fundamentals course. First off, this is a full 8-hour hands-on course. No prerequisites are required. Attendees are encouraged to wear street clothing attire similar to what they would wear on a daily basis. Attendees should have the following equipment: a pistol. Your pistol must be serviceable, and all firearms will be inspected prior to any live fire exercises. A holster, 2 spare magazines, along with the magazine carrier, eye protection, ear protection, electronic active hearing protection is preferred, a ball cap, and clothing appropriate to the weather conditions. Any pre-existing injuries or physical limitations should be declared beforehand. Let the instructor know. The objective of the class is to transfer knowledge of basic handgun fundamentals from the instructor to each participant. Focus is required, Horseplay and roughhousing will not be tolerated. Okay, so what will you learn? Let's go through it. Participants will receive instruction on the following: performance under stress, holster selection, carry positions such as outside the waistband, inside the waistband, the advantages and disadvantages, why you only get one chance to grip the pistol, the absolute importance of grip, draw stroke, garment management during draw stroke, loading and unloading, safety manipulation, gross motor skills versus fine motor skills, finger placement on the trigger, cycles of function, mastering motion, body posture, stance, how to prevent bad habits in training, caging the flinch monster, and how to properly dry fire and how it leads to success.
Kurt, thank you for your time. For more information, cost, and to register online, visit Tactical Advantage's website at tagunsandgear.com, or feel free to give us a call to sign up. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to instructing you on basic handgun fundamentals.